So how are they going to do that? It tends to be hard to coordinate a lot of players in one war.
Yeah, and if they're going from the south, that is a huge way to work your way up.
Our hero is saying, seriously, where are you getting this money?
Loans.
Oh, well, there's the thing. Oh, well, I think they chalked up another couple of loans to their...
well, actually, he should have coal then, Theodoro. That's where he gets his money.
Theodoro? Do they actually have any coal provinces
I think
here?
there is
Check
one or
trade
two.
goods. Oh, hey, yeah, they got 1, 2, 3.
Has he built a furnace in there?
Has he got furnace fun? No.
Oh.
Whoa, well.
That is a good way to make quick money.
Okay, wow. No. Well, okay, sure. To each their own.
Okay.
Naval battles in North America. That isn't a duel. Well, once again, the Dithmarsheni are able to hold things down there.
So many ships.
So many ships, yeah. Same engagement with morale advantage for the Dithmarsheni.
But the Dutch has combat ability, which I don't think Dithmarschen has.
That's a good question, right? We can actually check that, though. If we look over at Dithmarschen, their heavy fleet combat ability is up by 20%. How about them Dutch?
They have
30%. So is that going to make the odds here? The thing is, we've come down to it where everyone just has the best generals, the best admirals they can get here.
Usually don't see that many good admirals. It's usually generals it's about.
Yeah, but I think they need both for this. Looks like the Dithmarsheni have been told where to go. They have to run away. We're also being told to look over at India because Gujarat is hungry for another stop at the Delhi. And Diaries getting in there as well. Diaries getting trampled under elephant fire? Maybe. Yeah, oh wow, they tamed the elephants. Good job, Diaries.
Being squished from two ways.
Yeah, well, they managed to resist. Oh, wow, high numbers, but they are eating the attrition aplenty down here. Are they going to hold out well? Also, the Peasant Republic of S. Dithmarshen's not going to feel the pain here too much. Can they advance on?
Oh, they are advancing
attack
from the
north. Interesting. Dithmarshen has upgraded their fort, so it's going to be a slow chew through this land, but this is wide open. Yeah, they won't be able to catch out.
Also like how Spain survives in America and just keep colonizing.
New Spain, Spanish Louisiana, more New Spain, Spanish River of the North.
What?
Other New Spain, Spanish Louisiana, Spanish Colombia. I mean, can you really call this surviving? I cannot. I have.
It's not living, but surviving.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that one then. Right, the Dutch are feeling their way out over to Merida, but I think that Dithmarschen might be standing in wait for it.
Someone asked if Dithmarschen doesn't have an army. It's not an army, it's volunteers.
Yeah, they're all
the peasants.
volunteering. Volunteering their lives to this for the Kaiser. Wow, how does AIR survive here? How did they even get there? Yeah. Air starts here.
Yes.
They just like ran away from Ethiopia and the Kong, somehow broke through the Dithmarsheni and just decided to live here and not develop it at all. Sure, yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not? So I wonder how the Pope phrases this, right? He's
fighting Protestants.
These are Catholics that are under Protestant yoke.
Yeah, so he's liberating them.
Okay, sure. Is he going to liberate them, though, I wonder? I also wonder what they can reasonably do to Dithmarschen here, since Dithmarschen is on the New World. Like, if they take the lands for themselves, that would be a problem. Okay, we got them duking it out in the mountains. The Pope is happy to take the -2, it seems, but the Pope has the discipline, the Pope has the morale. He's even got the tactics there. So as long as the revolution holds, it's crumbling on their side though.
And the Dutch are coming in, but it's too late.
The French are not giving back up here, and that means it's all falling apart. Whilst the Dithmarsheni just keep throwing peasant after peasant at the problem.
More French people are coming in.
Okay, there we go. The French turned it all around, and now some of the Dithmarsheni get fed in piecemeal, chunk by chunk. And there we go. And that was a battle well fought by both sides. But look, oh no, that's the naval battle. Whoa! Dithmarschen enjoying a huge amount from the naval battles.
How are they still winning against the Dutch?
Yeah, that is a good question. What tricks did Dithmarschen have up their sleeves? The thing is, they have a home advantage here where they can bring in ships that are fresh here, and I don't think the Dutch are so free to bring theirs in. We'll see. We have people yelling Nave, because they're not getting their Aves this time. Down goes the Merida fort. I suppose if they manage to take down Commune 62, then they have a clear path going up into Central America. Although since they don't have the naval advantage, they're not able to take over the Caribbean islands.
I can already imagine Dithmarschen's leadership evacuating to Cuba and just like, no, we're not signing any peace. Come and get us.
Oh, I'm not sure you ever would sign the peace, but the Dutch are winning. Gotta remember, this is the Dutch war. And they get the free war score from holding on to the Dutch commune, or the first commune rather. Perhaps soon to be the Dutch commune. They are the ones with the claim on it after all.
And 100% devastation incoming again.
Oh yeah. They're used to it by now. This is nothing new. Alright, keen to get their naval battles, or the naval victories, the Pope jumped in to attack the peasant Republic of S's fleet. But in come the Dithmarschen as well. So, they did fortify one of their provinces, but not both of them. The Dutch might leave a bit of weakness here at Kian, but that's only if they fail to push forward here. They're bringing down the walls, they're bringing the pain. Only one siege on their general. Do they have Napoleonic warfare?
Yep. They should. What?
No, they do not. That is a key advantage of Dithmarschen do. They also do not. Right, who does? Do the French? I mean, come on, it's in the name. There we go.
There we go.
The French should be leading these sieges.
But the French Golden Era is already over.
That's true.
Oh, they had it super early.
Yeah, there's a lot of people don't like to do it early because they want to hold on to it. But on the other hand, the sooner you get the snowball going.
No, that's how I play. Like, you play it to get the early edge.
We're being yelled at to look at Persia, but honestly, I was trying to save you all from this. This is not right. Poor Persia. I mean, I wouldn't mind if this had all gone kind of uniformly. This is kind of nice, actually, right?
Oh, Wallachia and Hungary.
Hungary's there, Wallachia's there, Serbia's there. Serbia is immediately being attacked by Venice.
Nitra is helping in the war against Dithmarschen as well. Look where.
Oh yeah.
He's in. His troops are in France.
It's like, I'm helping, but I don't know where the enemy is. Oh, he's doing home patrols. Serbian Nats over in Nitra. I mean, the French paradox will hoover this up in due time, I'm quite sure. Theodore doing all right on their borders front, right? They made a clean Greece here. They got their victory. No, they did not take their victory card.
No, they did not take their victory card.
I keep thinking their victory card's over in Thrace. Okay. Bedis back on the map, but Hisin Kaifa is not.
What is that green?
Which green? This Ottoman green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ottomans back.
It's the Ottomans. They're back. They're bigger and badder than ever before, and they have a lot of cores that they probably want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what's going to happen to them? Who will step in to eat up? Because you would think that revolutionary France would go yum yum, but he's a bit busy right now. Theodoro just declared war on Ottomans and on Venice.
Oh,
the second.
No, Serbia declared war.
What? Serbia declares war on Venice, and Theodore says, sure, I'll help you out. But it looks like Venice has the upper hand here. Alright, interesting. Integration is a slow process, as OMFG Flondi. He is looking like he's winning the biggest name award. Let's do a totally scientific test on that. It looks a bit bigger than Theodoro, bigger than Australia, Ming, Gujarat. Even bigger, not to mention girthier than the Dithmarschen name. So
biggest font as well, I think.
I think he preferred if he saw it. It doesn't look the same on that one.
Yeah.
Because of the wastelands there.
Gujarat. Your faithful ally.
It's all going on now. So the Persian conquest of Farah. So the Persians decided to attack Gujarat.
And Gujarat has butchered Delhi.
Yeah, maybe they think Gujarat's a bit busy with all this. Oh, wow, that's not very safe, is it?
And that's a lot of core constructions. If Delhi no CB wars now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's enough though. Yeah, they've kept it under that.
Yeah,
And
but 89% is still a lot.
Delhi would stand to burn themselves a bit harder than anything else. Man, I can't get over how much Ava brings to the fray here, right? The Freudian slip is mine. Look at that. Wait.
No. Yeah, it hasn't updated the screen. We've had this problem before.
Huh. Well, there are other ways to check that. Here we go. 40, 50, 60. Oh Lord, that's a lot of army from Ava there. Just the chat going mad with their Aves.
Yeah, it's not Ave, it's Ava.
Ava. People are saying Theodore can't core now, right? I mean, they can keep these cores going. The Ottomans lost their cores here long ago, so there's no problems there. He didn't even take that much land for himself, really. Yeah, it was a respectable amount, sure. But the Greek stuff he can core super fast, and indeed already has.
Oh, White Peace from Venice. They'll probably have a deal where he gets Serbia.
I don't know. I wouldn't give up Kosovo that easily. Kosovo is big money and a hot topic. One of the things I really enjoyed seeing...
That's a march of what? Of Prussia?
You should be so proud. I loved seeing the insult stuff posted up as soon as we launched Dharma, where somebody played as Wallachia and said, I got tingles when I saw this insult, and it was... wait, I wonder...
Oh, yeah!
I wonder if we have a way to show it up here. We must do, right? No. Almost.
No.
I wonder if it's possible to show up now with the... here we
go.
There we go. We will impale Osman II on a spike, as we have done with your pathetic armies. I mean, that's big talk from you, Wallachia, now that the Ottomans have been reduced to this rump state. But, you know, I love that somebody immediately just went, okay, I'm going to play with Wallachia on Dharma here. And they want to immediately insult the Ottomans.
Yeah, that picture came out, like, you know, a few hours after release.
I was very impressed with you, whoever you are. I will name my firstborn after whoever restores Nitra to its rightful clay, says Jarl Breadmaker.
So I guess your firstborn son is gonna have
I have a feeling that your parents made a similar bet, and that's why you ended up being called Jarl Breadmaker.
It runs in the family. It's probably tradition by this point.
Funny tradition to... Oh, whoever helps me here will get to name my son Breadmaker. Are you sure? I want him to be a doctor. Breadmaker. We love you, really, but come on. Okay, so the war is migrating its way up into Central America. The Pope has pushed through. Gotta remember, though, the Kaiser rules the seas here. He can jump in from behind, so they should watch out for coastal occupations here. They don't want to get pincer moved.
For being Napoleon, he's going for Washington instead of Moscow.
Yeah, I mean, it's all warm here, right? Yeah. Well, until he gets, depending on the time of year, here it gets quite chilly. As for that, I'm surprised this isn't just wasteland, given how cold it can apparently get. But no, that's the thing. They're taking it from north and the south, and with numbers like this, though, I think that Marchen has a bit of the advantage. If I were the French,
the French troops are not bad.
Oh, Serbière is bringing us all behind a bit. Yeah, the French troops are good, but not if they get wiped individually. Oh, that's reinforcing defeat here.
But the morale of the French.
Oh, check it out. That's 9% more discipline, tons of morale, and those tactics. They're going to need to throw a lot of peasants onto that, and I'm not sure he has that many peasants. Hey! Come, volunteers, come! You must jump in front of the French cannons.
There's a war of what revolution is the superior one.
Yeah. Okay, well, all glory to Dithmarschen here, and I thought that was only 4 war score. No, it's 49 war score against him. Sunnis and Stab hit territory.
He still has manpower as well.
He does have manpower. Peasant power. Is he punching it out of here, I wonder? How are the French doing?
They hadn't even touched it there.
Some help here, maybe? Europe, are you asleep? So Kaiser, after throwing his insults across the pond for so long, now finds himself in a sticky situation. Those Imperial CB pop-ups are kind of ridiculous. You have a CB on the entire world, says Blondie. Arheo says not asleep, just bankrupt.
Has he actually gone bankrupt?
Yeah, I was wondering that as well. Is he actually? There we go. He has entered bankruptcy and will do so for another 5 years. Oh. Grim days to be Persian. Maybe the world has noticed you haven't lifted a finger for them all game, Kaiser, says Bratton.
Oh yeah, he was allied to a bunch of people, went into the war to help them, and then didn't do anything.
I gotta say, Napoleon's doing considerably better when he turns his attention west instead of east. All right, here we go. He's trying to get that impenetrable morale of the French.
They don't even budge.
His units though are severely under strength though.
Yeah, he should consolidate. Shift. What is the shortcut?
Yeah, he could.
Shift K.
I don't use the hotkey for it. I use the button and shift.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, Shift K.
Yeah. Does Shift K work? Cool. I never even thought about it. I just shift and click that button. Liberty or death, Kaiser. You shall have neither.
You shall be made into a puppet.
What was never really alive cannot die. That said, on the high seas, the Kaiser is holding it well.
Like his
look who's back! I think the dragon will be eating its prey now. Oh, what would be a Chinese spin on Ave? I mean, I'd appear racist if I tried, but maybe our vast Chinese viewership. If you are a Chinese person watching, let yourself be known in the chat.
How do you say husa or something?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Rip.
No.
Bring it on, my 3,000 men will slaughter you, yells Persia. He's not at war with anyone, he's probably just smack talking against the Kaiser here, who now is at minus 52 war score. With the French now spreading out within his homelands. Have they taken his capital then? I forget again where the Marshini capital is. Oh, right, capital is on its way down. Commune 11. It's level 9 fort. They could be bringing a lot more artillery to these to bring the forts down, but I think they don't feel in any particular rush on it. But it's war exhaustion growing for the Marshini as well. The revolution has arrived, and I don't think the Kaiser was ready for it. Oh, we have somebody putting in some kanji for it.
Yeah. Well, it's not kanji when it's Chinese.
I only have one way of reading these.
But like, I think everyone is in agreement. It's Xave.
I think it's Chave.
Chave?
I don't know.
Like Chad?
No.
Chad Ming?
I saw Chad Ming, right? You can't claim to come up with that. The Republic may live on, or rather, the Republic may fall, but the revolution lives forever.
Well, yeah, the revolution is just in Paris now.
Yeah, you know, I think this is the war for the real revolutions, right? And the guillotine was invented here. Man, Paris does look fairly beefed up there, doesn't it? That's quite nice. He even gets to have some people just at home, chilling. His subjects as well.
Bavaria and Nitra just chilling.
All these people writing "Hail like the weather" in Chinese. Oh, and we could trust that person.
Can you say how? Can you Latinize it? Or romanticize it? How do you pronounce that?
I would say Latinize, but I don't know. I'm not going to reveal my pathetic attempts at other languages.
No, but I'm openly a weeb, so I can butcher this as much as I want.
As a programmer pointed out to me, I've been living in Sweden for 3 years and didn't learn one letter per year in my time here. Because I could not figure out the as, us, and es. I am the snail of Venice. Huh. Wait, why do people have to do this? Also, I'm not sure if snail is really the word.
Absolutely disgusting.
Here. It's, I don't know. We see some interesting things. I think somebody drew a dog on one of the countries in the Dev Clash before.
Oh yeah, I think it was Hanover. Looked like a dog or something.
It wasn't in this Dev Clash, but it was in a previous one. But, oh no, the weebs are coming out in force. We gotta stop going down this one. Oh, Letter Z saying that wasn't Nitrin. It was
is
Nitrin,
rightful.
right?
I see that core.
Just because the Hungarian dissidents decided to take it for themselves does not mean it's not rightfully Nitrin. But, you know, let us, he wants to do what he does. Maybe Theodora will come and put them in their place. I don't know.
He did start the stream by writing in all caps for Nitra. What has he done for Nitra so far?
Yes, do not ask what others can do for Nitra. Ask what you can do for Nitra. Oh, wow, okay, the particularists are rising up for Dithmarschen here, but...
And Ming is coming from the...
Yeah,
Enemies,
Ming's serious this time. Third time the charm.
Enemies from the west, enemies from the north, from the south, from the west.
Yeah, actually, those
Good
particularists-
enemies in all directions.
Okay, wow. Look at the number of boats he's got. It's just crazy. I wonder if he's stealing... Look at that, he's capturing loads of ships here.
Yeah.
Is he... Does he by chance have... What's he use? He's got...
Fleet in Being.
Fleet in Being, so his maintenance goes down. What about the Dutch? They've got the merchant navy for ship... You know, there's one I'd be taking in this situation. If you're going to be fighting them that much, might as well steal their boats. And,
Well, he needs to win a naval battle first.
Blondie pointing out that Greece is on the map.
Where?
No, that... What? Persian Naxos? Phoenician Crete?
I don't see
further.
Greece.
Ah, there we go. Schio.
Oh.
There we go. The Greek are in, and they got the Greek ideas. There's even a Greek achievement in the game. It's all Greek to me, I think.
Ah.
I think. It's been a while, trying to remember. So particularists are actually very easy to destroy, as Revolutionary France is finding out. They just number in the many when they rise up. What will the Dithmarschenis do here, though? They're at minus 60 war score.
And he's taking loans.
Demands can be enforced. Yeah, he used to be rolling in it. Now he's...
Minus 800. That is mostly his navy as well.
What is that?
That's why he doesn't have the...
Yeah, that's why he's got the fleet in being right there. Wow, okay. You know, maybe by this point he'd make better money if he went for... No, actually, that's probably his best option here. That's pretty rough. Wow, and I'm hearing the sounds of things being disbanded. But I think he can feel the advancement of the French backed up by God himself.
Is he gonna abolish money again?
That's what he tends to go with. Don't worry, we're not in debt. We don't believe in cash. Blondie is saying it's time for a new vassal. I wonder if he's going to be going for the Ottomans, or perhaps he wants to spit out some like edgy Anatolian tag. But I think all their cores have disappeared. I think they're all long gone here. Might be possible to spawn with them rebels, but I don't think that's what Blondie would be going
isn't
for.
here the thing? He wants Coptic faith back, so he might want to get Armenia.
Yeah, he's bringing Coptic back, isn't he? But Armenia...
Ah.
Yeah, Armenia's actually on the map there. I wonder if he'd be able to do it diplomatically. Other base tax there. The distance between borders is hurting that.
Yeah, so if he fixes that, it should be doable.
Well, they have a lot of development here. 30, 40, 50. So, that'll be a tall order. Maybe kindly ask them to give up some land, then say, hey, be my subject, and you'll get it all back. Oh, he's complaining to Saruhan.
Oh, he wanted to make Saruhan as their vassal.
Too slow, Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Tunis is right here. Or Mazab is right here. Aww. Subject is Spain.
Also, with the new mission system, I kept the Saruhan Easter egg, just so you know. Because I get questions about that all the time. Like, you know, what happened to the Easter eggs?
How does Blondie have minus 64 reasons for economic base? That doesn't scale up linearly, the amount of development that you compare it to. So for every extra development they have, you have to have a lot more. So when they end up with, what's that, 30, 36, 66 development, you need a ton to diplomatically subjugate that.
And I think when they get over 100, they just flat out refuse. I think there's a limit.
Yeah, I think 100's the cap there.
Yeah.
Probably a case to be made for having that, having like administrative efficiency deal with that, but that's a thought for down the line.
Well, I mean, at that point you have imperialism, so you just like, you know,
bring it to me.
Yeah.
But that's something to explore. Now, I wonder where he's planning on making that vassal. Oh, ooh. Netherlands are paying Ethiopia much money, and yet they still end up with those.
Why are they
those
paying
loans.
Ethiopia? Ethiopia isn't doing anything.
I guess the Dutch need something to do with that money.
Oh, there's a peace deal from
Okay.
Ethiopia.
Okay, what Ditmarshen will see one to. Oh, right.
Bermuda.
New Hemmingstead, Bermuda. So.
Oh, he wants New Hemmingstead. That's Manhattan. He wants New Amsterdam back.
Is that his victory card?
No, I think it's still in France.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's Brittany.
As for the Kaiser, where was Kaiser's victory? Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's about taking his old home back.
But, he hasn't named everything to commune anymore.
What do we have? No, we still got no. That's not commune, but it's still a Kaiser name right there.
I think he's also taking a bunch of like trade company area provinces.
Quite likely. So is he getting stab hit for these or not? He's certainly got a lot of admin for it, and he's got a ton of war exhaustion. But Dricus knows the drill. He could probably push him out of that.
Is the Pope gonna get anything out of this? Except, getting to live?
I think being allowed to live and being allowed to govern over Italy is about as much as revolutionary France, who is Protestant, is willing to grant the Pope here. Bratton bending knees to the French. Well, for a long time, Bratton was like, why is everyone letting the French just get away with their conquests?
Yeah.
All whilst he sat there. Oh, didn't notice this, did we? Ditmarshen have decided to turn tables a bit and launch their own attack on the Netherlands.
I don't know how much this is gonna help them, though.
Don't know, it will affect them.
And there's a naval battle. Is the Dutch finally going to be able to at least defend their home?
Well, they're going to want some troops back on here, even if they have some... what would they need? They should probably take these transport
There
fleets
comes even more ships.
and allow revolutionary France to get some of their armies here, over to here. Imagine that, your Ditmarsheni armies, you're like over in Britain going, haha, time to conquer, no more of those French in the New World. And then you find the French in...
London. No, Themerdam.
I don't know how the Dutch managed to disgust me at every turn in my life, but...
Didn't he name something Jekelheim or something? I think it's up here, yeah. Jakeheim.
Why? Just why?
Why Prussia?
Why insulting the Pope? Well, I was going to say maybe it's an AI, but no, we have a player.
Meneth in there.
So I do not know why he's insulting the Pope.
So Meneth hasn't started a war since he subbed.
Yeah, he's just been... I mean, Meneth is usually the one that breaks the skulls, so what's he doing? He's just sitting back. He's not even drilling.
No.
Well, they're pretty well drilled, as it is. And, well... for what purpose, but he's also paying for them all. I don't know what Meneth is looking to do with Prussia. I don't know if he tends to stick to received instructions.
And here's the thing, sure, he could attack, like Hanover could attack France, but he would be entirely dependent on Prussian troops.
Frederick Wilhelm III, into France!
Proclaim an empire.
Well, I mean, now would be the time, but I really think that France would turn around on that one on a dime. Unless he sided with the Ditmarshen and kept those French troops here. Navy stops them getting back home.
And
Hanover and Prussia take over France.
But all that's needed is like that they stab hit out Ditmarshen, which they probably can.
Quite possibly.
Oh, and look at those occupations from China.
Oh, yes. Ming will have their revenge in this life or the next.
Yeah.
Still for Communal 11, but since that's under occupation, then that doesn't count against them. Okay, so he is getting stab hit by the Dutch here. All whilst the land revolts. It's all just particularists for him, but yeah, Ditmarshen... Persia would like to complain we are now less enlightened than when Theodoro invaded us.
Did he take his like enlightened provinces?
Oh, we can get a view on that. So if we look at the institution, this is where his enlightenment was, and now he has even less. 6 of our 137 provinces. He would have to spend 4,500 to embrace it. Oh wow. Everything around him is so enlightened.
He has this red spot.
Oh.
Yeah, everything else is enlightened, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Our lack of enlightenment will block out the sun for Persia. Persia is doomed, says R.S. Jose the Zeroth. Serbia is just yelling, I'm back. What?
Wow.
I did not see that coming. The Pole. Oh, wow. Normally this does not sneak by us.
No.
But the Poles are on the move. Hey, maybe this is a good time to. And I will hint that. No. But we had a dev diary with this awesome picture in it.
Yes. But you know, this is a
Maybe
total coincidence.
Maybe
isn't it?
without context, then Nurgle can grab the image from the dev diary. Without any context, then.
Actually, does he have winged hussars? Or is it like too late in time for that?
I'm pretty sure it's too late. That's Well, I mean, he has hussars.
I mean, he could just pick winged hussars just because.
I'm trying to remember, there was something that was age locked there, but my memory fails me here. Look, he's got the idea for winged hussars, so his combat ability can go through
He
the roof.
finally has actually good troops.
Sebier says, "Sell me money." Marketing there for sure. Send me 1,000 gold. I'll send you 2,000 back. I promise, says Cats. Cats making noise for once as he fights the incredible forces of Brittany over at Matt Solo. Think about it. Wait. Is that all that's Britain? Breton? Here's Brittany over in Fiji. Of course.
But I mean, I think Cats should do with the money that, you know, it's like his money is tied up in legal.
Heck, he has got the money, hasn't he? 51,000.
He has 51,000 to send you, but you have to first deposit 1,000.
Yep.
Then you know, with legal fees and so on, and then he can send you the 51,000.
Yeah, he just needs your address, your bank, your social security number, last 4 numbers on your card. Yeah, so he's doing the true single player experience there. Any luck on the dev diary stuff there, Nurgle? We've got an image there. It would be great out of context. It's on my first post that I made on today's dev diary.
Diffmersion is almost maxing out his military points.
I mean, I don't think it's that image.
That looked very suspect.
Yeah, we can have that. So we put this in today's dev diary, maybe or maybe not, with some context when we're talking about future plans for the game.
That looks like the Alps, right?
Yeah, look at those high mountains. So it's probably the Alps.
Yeah, you see the R there going up. That's the Alps, right?
Alps.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like it. Alright, there we go. For more lack of information, read today's dev diary. It's probably going to be linked in the chat, because whenever I say that, it suddenly pops up. And I don't know who does it or how, but... there we go. There we go.
I like Nurgle is trying to do all of these things in the background. It's like, it just magically happens whenever I want to.
I'd hate to be there if I was here. That was the wonderful thing about when I was in the box, right? I didn't have to deal with me. Just throwing spanners in the works. Where are elephant-winged hussars?
No, but we did talk about that. If you, as an Indian, formed Poland, but we couldn't figure out a way to get actually the wings on the elephants.
I will believe this conversation happened without remembering it. Alright, so... as I foretold, the French did decide to arrive, and they have liberated Great Britain. But the war is over for you, my friend. And notice that he took just enough land to not make a colonial nation spawn here. I think he's yet to rename it back from New Hemmingstead. But Dithmarschen are now enjoying plenty of revolts, still having the Chinese ravaging their lands. Oh wow, down south as well. New Granadan separatists, Spanish Peruvian separatists.
I'm kind of interested in
Peasant Republic of South Peasants.
Oh,
okay, sure, why not? These particular peasants rise up against the... Okay. The American dragon will now feast upon...
No, someone in chat is writing, don't look.
It's funny, we kept getting told to look, but now it's a case of don't look. Alright, what's Theodore up to? He's eating up the last of... How do you say this? I get constantly criticized on how I say this.
Gasi Kumuk?
Okay, because I think of...
I don't know.
It's a Final Fantasy IX dungeon, I think it's called
Gasi Kumuk.
Is that was it?
No.
I think it's
That's like how I say it in Swedish, I guess.
Oh, please, let's not bring that into it. Yeah, he's hoovering them up with Bitlis there. The Kaiser Johann, of course, at war with Ming. But other than that, peace for our time.
Well, in Europe is all that counts. There hasn't been a single war in Western Europe for several hundred years.
What is going on with Ethiopia? I know he was having a rough time with the Spaniards, but I do not remember... Okay, he's having his own revolutionaries and his Ginian separatists. Whoa, wow, okay. What? Oh... What happened to Ethiopia? He ate all of this. Okay, so he ate all of that. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
think too much.
I think from the shadows something else is going to appear. And
is anyone also like supporting like what's it called, the one where everyone just starts hating him in the country? That raises unrest.
I think that's So Discontent?
Yeah, So Discontent.
No, it's just overextension.
Wow.
But they grow a lot faster when he's over 100% here. So yeah, you got the particularists, Noble, well, we can get a laundry list of his rebels. Canon Bornu, which he fought so hard to integrate, they want to be released. Revolutionaries, Nobles, Nupe. Man, I played a Nupe campaign way back in EU4. Janian, Songhayan, particularists, Moroccan.
The air separatists?
Air will have their land
we will have our land back. Then maybe we can see how the hell did they get there.
Kong, Mossi, Ashanti, Malian, Fulian, Kanabuyan, Oyan. Wow, it's all part of Ethiopia's master plan, I'm sure, but wow.
As the people are saying in chat, Kilwa should attack.
Kilwa, now is your time to strike. Who else will you throw that money at? He grabbed Matt Solo for that delicious tropical wood and 9 development, but I think he might have strained himself a bit much just
Is he still
getting that
fetishist
province, so.
or?
No, he is Sunni. Kilwa starts as Sunni, so nothing new there. So does he have the army to deal with this? He has 2 major armies, 40k, 20k. Oh.
I think dealing with all the rebels is gonna drain him of a lot of manpower.
He should probably go for those nationalists first, but man, when he's half occupied, that's going to be the end of him. 68 of his 253 provinces are occupied, and he could break completely. Oh well, let's keep Ethiopia in our mind and in our hearts here. How come Cats? Come now, Cats should go and kill Ethiopia's rebels. That's what Cats is best at, apparently. Next DLC is Alaskan Animist. Ooh.
Shit, they're onto us.
I was talking about, we've done a lot in the rest of the world, but poor Alaska. More can be done here, right?
I mean, it's like one province? That's unfair.
Yeah, we can do better. God knows how, but I'm sure we can. Harsh times for Ethiopia. I guess their core lands here are a bit safer. Is that Theodore here to help them? Oh, because I mean they're not at war right now. Yeah. I'm unsure. Katz is amazing at killing rebels. Heart, says the Star Nan. Can I say get back to work? Is that something that could be said in Sweden?
Yeah, I guess.
Instead of fun posting in the chat. No, Star Nan knows what he's about. Daniel, please save Blondie. So, alright, I wouldn't mind a wee poll on this one, just to throw more spanners into the works. Would people rather see Ethiopia saved or collapsed? I'm sure that we'll have a poll up before too long on that one.
Oh, Kilva is asking for military access to Ethiopia, so...
okay. So maybe Katz will be helping with public desire, or going against it. I don't know, Nurgle, are we able to get a poll on that one, or... Oh. Blondie did a bit more sign language, which was handy last time, even though it was like, ah!
No, we would say something, and then he would come and point at us. And
he did that a lot. He did that a lot. Okay. So do people want to see Ethiopia explode or survive? Because Daniel's coming along to help them. And it looks like the Kielwans are on the march. Daniel is saying, Venice, don't take that. What's Venice up to? They're fighting against Ottomans to take this. Oh. Or I'll attack you. Stay with... Well, Daniel, your army is down in Ethiopia. Please save Blondie, says Hamim96. But then Real Kamir says, burn. And with Leon Isibaum saying, death. Ethiopia needs to die. Wow. Rough times.
Monastic Order Venice? Who is saying? No, that's not...
Well,
what?
There we go. You know, Republic trading didn't work out for them very well, so they decided to go full monastic.
So this is the Holy Order.
I think you'll find that's Grand Master Leonardo to you.
Can he make him into general as well?
No. For now.
Huh?
For now.
Right, we have the power.
We have the power.